Okay, Thursday, 4th of June, 2026. So Adrian's daily vlog, sharing smart stuff men should know. Information decay. Now, this is something I was thinking about just now, and I was thinking, have I done a video about this? I can't quite remember. I think I have, but nonetheless, it's worth repeating again. Information and ideas that we take for granted today, things that are updated and things that are actual and or things that are relevant today, in 15 years from now will be seen as old, outdated, archaic. 30 years from now will be seen as obsolete, redundant, irrelevant, ridiculous way of doing things. In the same way we could say in the UK, use the yellow pages instead of saying Google. For example, it's old, archaic, slow, it's analog technology. Understand at a deep fundamental level that best practices today in any kind of field, industry, standard, specification, technology, etc., in the future eventually will be redundant. Remember, I did a video 2 or so weeks ago talking about that future threats have not yet been coded, not yet been created, not been invented yet. Perhaps the people who will code it 20, 30 years from now haven't even been born. They'll be born 10 or 5 years from now. So understand that the best practices in business with regards to what we consider standard today, like apps, for example, websites or mobile first development, will be considered archaic, obsolete 30 years from now. Who's to say that the business model of, say, Uber 30 years from now will be considered old and archaic? Just in the same way today, we look back at the yellow pages and say, that's old, archaic, and no way I'm going to do that. Things like that. Understand information has a half-life. Understand that things change over time. And if you're not being updated with that technology and how things are changing, you will be left behind. You will be stuck behind. You'll have a mentality of, say, we would say today, the 1950s or 60s, and how those business models, those ideas, those lenses of understanding reality in the world, and that would have been standard 1950s, 60s, you name it, are today obsolete, redundant, archaic, old-fashioned, not going to work, not compatible, you name it. Not so much from a philosophical point of view, but from a mechanical, technical point of view, where this idea is just not going to work. Or why would I do this when this method over here is half as expensive, a lot easier and quicker, and a lot more scalable? It's just there's no competition. That's the kind of things you have to understand. Business models change, technology change, all these things change over time. Be updated or be obsolete. Risk becoming obsolete. We don't want to be obsolete. Be updated with the latest tech, ideas, standards, values, concepts, philosophies, methodologies, you name it. Otherwise, you'll be left in the dust. And the ideas that are cutting edge ideas today, in 15 and 30 years from now, will be increasingly redundant, archaic, obsolete. Don't even bother with it. In the same way today, as I said earlier, we look at the yellow pages and say, why would I use yellow pages when I can use Google? It's just so much better by any metric. That's the kind of things we have to consider, and that are happening constantly all the time. Do not live in a world that doesn't exist, because your understanding, your business models, your methodologies, your mental model, your statistical model is outdated by 5, 10, 15, 30 years. That's dangerous. Dangerous in the sense of business and money and lifestyle, where you're walking around thinking, the best way to find a business would be yellow pages, where actually you can do it a lot faster through Google. Things like that. That's the kind of scale and grandeur that we're talking about. And by definition also, by logical extension, the warning as well. Don't be left in the dirt. Don't be left in the dust. Be updated. Information decays. Best practices today will be obsolete 30 years from now. And then 60 years from now, the best practices 30 years from today will be obsolete 60 years from now as well. Things like that. Don't risk. Don't be left behind. This is damn important in life and business and markets and whatever else. Understand the latest going on, the latest tech methodologies, you name it. Don't be left behind. This is very important. But otherwise, Adrian's daily vlog, sharing smart stuff men should know. Subscribe for more, and you will see me tomorrow.